Hello everybody and welcome back to my craft room. It's Tanya here at Scallion Hill Crafts, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching the video this morning. Now it's very early and it's very grey here, so I decided why not cheer it up a bit with a stamp that I purchased from eBay. Now this is obviously not what it should have been in, and let's just get the poor thing out. I'll use that packaging though in my journaling, so I'll not throw that out. Gosh, if you've seen the state of this craft room, I throw nothing out, and I've a box absolutely piled high with junk that I'm going to use in my scrapbook. Now this is a very pretty square sunflowers. Like I said, I bought it in an auction from eBay, so I have absolutely no idea, unfortunately, what the name of the stamp is. It doesn't say anywhere. Does it? No, it doesn't, but it doesn't matter. Any stamp will do for this. I'm going to do a little bit of heat embossing in gold, I think, on a background. So I thought, well, it's not a good opportunity to use up my backgrounds. So let's see, what have we got? I think, well, you saw me playing around with these the other day. Oh, that's so cute, but it's not big enough. That's one of the ones from the other day as well. More from the other day. Oh, too much stuff. Let's see. I must show you how to make him. He's so much fun to make. It's just a serviette. Not big enough. But you've seen that already, gold on that. Some of my... Oh, that might look rather nice. Let's try that one. Let's try that one. Far too many backgrounds. Oh, jeepers. Oh, I think if I lived another 50 years, I'd hardly use them all up. Yeah, this is just, I think this is watercolour on, yes it is, it's watercolour on a really textured, can you see that? Piece of creamy coloured paper, you know, obviously watercolour paper. Right, let's get going. Let's not hang about with this. I have a new box underneath my desk and it's so uncomfortable. I'll have to find a new spot for it because I keep banging my knees off. Now let me get this situated so you can actually see it. The camera's straightened up a little bit. That better? Hopefully that's better. Now what I want to do is I want to place, actually I want it, yeah, I want to go in this way. So I'm going to put you in there like that. Separate my magnets, and then I'm going to put you, put it up a little bit. These are sort of, these magnets are sort of interfering with the square because it's such a big stamp. But I definitely do not want this moving about, so we'll have to negotiate. Isn't that pretty? Oh, isn't it pretty? Lovely stamp. I hope this is going to work. There we go. That should just about do the trick. There we go. Pop you on. Doesn't really matter if it's square because I'm going to be hiding it with a frame. Right, let's get you on. Now, wrong box, Tanya. Oh, I'm wrecking this place. I have to sort and tidy up. There we go. Now, let me throw a little bit of light on this because it is very grey this morning. Now, I want my buddy, I want my Versamark, and I want my gold embossing. Where are you? Gosh, is that the fine one? No, that's regular. Have I a fine gold in here? Is that it? Super fine, that's the one I want. Right, get you out of the road, like so. I need a sheet of copy paper. fold it over to put my powder in. There we go. Now we're ready. Right, start off as usual. The little embossing buddy, and we'll put that so that we get a super impression. Right, now, and all I'm going to do now is very, very simply make sure I have my little card, my little stamp. Just push it down and see. Oh, I haven't caught all of that. And not that it really matters, because I am going to be cutting it down, but I do want a decent impression. So maybe this isn't as inky as it should be, but I think it is. It's a new stamp, you know. I should have maybe roughed it up a bit. Oh, that doesn't help. No, it doesn't. Right, let's push down. I should have roughed this up a bit. Oh, wow. Oh, I think that is so pretty. I think I have that just covered beautifully. Now, set you out of the road, pop you over there, and let's get this job done. Now, I'm really excited about this. Get my embossing powder out, pop it over. And hope that I've got this covered. Oh, that looks stunning. A little bit. I'm not sure. We'll see. I'm not sure if that's the stamp or whether I've got a bit of a repeat on the image there, maybe pressed. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. Right, let me just make sure there's no residue on the mat. No, I think that's the stamp by the looks of it. Right, it doesn't matter because I'm going to be, it doesn't have to be too precise. Now, just knocked the bin over. Oh boy, is it here. Oh, I really need to do a big tidy up in here. You ready? Let's get this going. Now, so sorry, I completely forgot. Very noisy heat gun. What I'm going to do is I'm going to heat this from the top and then from the bottom. And that way, if you start off from the bottom, I'll just show you. Do bear with me with the noise. If I start off from the bottom, I don't blow the image off the page. Just let it warm up. There, do you see it starting to go? Can you see it? Isn't that pretty? Look at that, that is glorious. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, I love it, love it. Now, just going to go over it at the front, just to make sure I haven't missed anything. And there we go. Now, this is watercolour paper, not cardstock, so I'm just going to try and flatten it a little bit by hand before we make a card out of it. But can you see that image? I'm super impressed. I have missed a little bit there. I thought I had, just in here, but it's okay. We don't have to use that bit if we don't want to. And anyway, that looks perfect. I love it. Absolutely love it. Like I said, any stamp will do. But the colours work ever so well, don't they? Love it. Love it. Right. Let's get a card made. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this... Bear with me till I get one of my little cards out. I should have this done. I'm not with it this morning at all. Right. Oh, that one's got damaged. That's not so good. Right. All right, I'm going to cut this out. Like so, because it wasn't perfect. So let me go ahead and get this cut. So what I want to do is I'm going to cut a little frame. Like so. I think I showed you how to do this the other day with another card. Now, I want quite a big background because I want to get a good chunk of that in. Okay, so let me see. Now, we'll just pop you down like that. And pop you equidistant so that I have a nice straight. A little bit of washi tape. This is just Sizzix washi tape. I don't use anything else because this has never ever let me down. So if something's not broken, I fix it. And I started off with Sizzix washi tape. It was the first washi tape I ever purchased for holding things in place, and it has never ever let me down. It's never slipped, it's never stuck to the card. It's absolutely super. So there we go. Now, I don't think I have a card base cut, so I'm going to have to go and do that. Right, that's not too bad for wastage. Sure, it's not. Right, let's see. We'll pull you off nice and gently. There we go. Pop you up there. And I have my little frame. I'll keep you because I'll use you for something else now. Pop you out of the road, puppet. There we go. And let's... Oh, wow. Isn't that pretty? What do you think? Oh, I think that is just perfect. Let's see. Perfect. Look at that. I'm so chuffed with that. Now, how's that going to look? These are bits that I've miscued or miscut or got damaged, so I keep those for my frames. The only thing is, it's a little bit bubbly there, just because of the paper, but we'll have to work around it. Now, let's cut you out there. There, there, and there. I'll use every single one of those, so I'll not throw those out either. Now let me see. That's my little frame. Okay, bear with me for just a moment, please, while I make a card base, and I'll be straight back. Okay, and welcome back. Apologies for that. I should have had that ready. Right, little card base made, little frame, and I want to get some of this pretty yellow in, so I'm thinking that's exactly where I want to place it. So I'm just going to mark this approximately so that I can reach it off within those marks. There we go. Perfect. And then that should be that. Right, now what I want to do is I want to lift the frame up so that I have it on a bit of foam tape. Okay, now, easy peasy lemon squeezy. All you have to do, now keep it brave and close to your edge. And the reason for that is simply that when we place this image we want it, well, I've cut it down, so I'm nervous because I want the yellow in it. I'm probably be taking it quite close to the edge, so I want to make sure I've gripped it. So if I have these running quite tight to the edge of the oopsie daisy, I do apologize for the racket, to the frame, then I will hopefully ensure that I get everything in. Now I'm also going to run this tape around the edge like so, and I use sticks to anything, STIX, any foam tape will do. I purchased this, I saw it on YouTube and being used in a video. You can buy it from, in the UK you can buy it from a company called Craft Stash. It comes in a jumbo roll, which I've nearly finished, of 50 meters, and it does seem to last forever. It's fantastic. Now let's get these, I'm going to take them all off actually, because we'll just hurry it up a bit. I do apologize, the state of my nails again today. Hubby and I have been doing quite a bit of gardening, and I seem to get all of the soil down in between, you know, these little bits in here, and no matter how many times I scrub at them with a nail brush or have a shower or whatever, it takes ages for them to clear up. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know what it is. If anybody knows of something that you can use to get rid of that, I would greatly appreciate it. Now, mind you, I have to say, the garden looks gorgeous. It really, really does. It looks beautiful. The hubby is really, really talented when it comes to gardening. He's a super duper. Now, what have I done? I've put Pritt stick glue, any stick glue will do, over all of the foam tape, so that when I do push this down on my gorgeous little image, let me just make sure I'm gripping. Look at that. Now, I still have, I have that, yes, I have that in position, but I have a tiny, tiny bit here that's a little bit too big. So I want to trim that there. And I want to hopefully be able to pull this back. And this is why the Pritt stick is so good. And I want to trim that there, because I still want my, these parts of my frame to stick down onto my base. So I'm just going to run over all of those again. And I'm going to run over this with a bit of glue too. Okay. And let's get it stuck down. Oh, I'm all sticky now. Hold on. Actually, I'm not sure that there's enough glue on that. I'm going to use my Nouveau Precision glue just to be safe. Come out, come out. There we go. Thank you. Now let's get this down. Make sure the card base is opening the right way up. What way do I want this? Do I want it that way? Oh, that way. I think this way. I think I like it this way. Now I'm just trying to make sure I've got this straight. And this is where your Pritt stick comes into its own. It allows you that little bit of wiggle room. There we go. Do you know, I had that straight, and I think I've moved it. Yeah, I did. No. Hold on a minute. These hands are so sticky. I'm scared of getting glue all over the card. So scared. It's a rather strong word for it, but I don't want to wreck the card. So let me make sure I've got plenty. Now, what way was I going? This way? Let me just make sure. I'm the devil for second guessing myself. Perfect. There we go. Absolutely perfect. Look at that. Isn't that a little corker? Now, I'm sorely tempted not to put anything on the frame and just put it inside. Oh, I love that. So simple. Such an easy card to make. I'll probably put, I'm running low on thank you cards, so I'll probably put a little sentiment there. Let me see. Where did I put my sentiments? Oh, I've tied them into the drawer. Who knew? I'm a little bit short on thank you cards. So I'm thinking, no, what have I got? I have a pretty little thanks that would go there. What else have I got in here? Let's see. Don't have a terrible lot. I like that thank you, but I actually quite like that one too. That's my favourite, but I think that's far too big. Yes, it is. So I think I'm sort of limited to this one. Now I'm going to cut this and see how it looks. I don't think it's going to look right on this. Where's my little bits? Here we go. I really don't. I think it's... But we'll cut it and see. You never know. Come on, out you come. No, that works okay. Now, the only thing is, I have a funny feeling, I like it in the white, but I have a funny feeling if I did that in the gold emboss, I might like better. What do you think? Now, where's my backgrounds? Because I did have a bit of gold embossing in here, didn't I? Well, it wasn't embossed, actually. It wasn't. Do I have a thank you that I could gold emboss? I don't know if I want to do that. I like the white. Do I like the white? But you know what? Look, once I've stamped it on, it's too late. No, I think I'm going to keep it the way it is. I'm going to stack these and keep it the way it is. That's the secret. Now off we go. Oh, I'm off to see the granddaughters. Let's see. Off to see about getting the granddaughters. She has a little show on. There. What do we think? Yeah, I think that's going to work beautifully and keep it very, very simple. Yeah, I like that. Right. Now, where's my zig two-way glue? You could put it, you could stamp it. It's just, I don't know. I tend to think the less gold sometimes you have on an image. I've stuck this down the wrong way. I'm so stupid. Silly sausage. Right, let's see now. Put you out of the road for a second. Pop you down like that. I'm getting a lot more confident with my stacking of my sentiments, and my hands haven't been too bad with the shake recently, so that's why my confidence, if they're really, really shaky, it knocks them, and I tend to steer clear of stacking. There we go. Yeah, I really like that. Now let me clean this up before I bring that back. There we go. And the zig two-way glue, by the way, gives you a little bit of room to maneuver as well. It doesn't stick as quickly as a Nouveau Precision does. I think I'm right in saying that. Certainly that's my impression. Right, let's get you down, pop it, and that's us. Now, there we go. There we go. Now, just make sure I've got that straight as a die. And it's, oh no, I hate it when that happens. It's not a terribly straight Right, let me give that a clean because I think I've got some glue on that. Let's see. Much better. I'm just trying to stick that down because it had moved. There we go. Now I've got a little bit of glue still on that, but I'll take a rubber to it. I don't want to make it worse by moving it around too much. There we go. Now make sure we've got you cleaned up. There we are. Oh, I'm so pleased with that. Isn't that so simple and such an effective little card? There we go. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please do remember to leave me a little thumbs up in the comments section, and throw that out, keep that. There we go. Please do. I would greatly appreciate it if you did. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel or joined our little group, as I prefer to think of it, then by all means hit the subscribe button. It's absolutely free. My mum thought you had to pay, but no, it's absolutely free. And there are none of those cookie things as far as I'm aware, or whatever you call them. All you get is more of me. You lucky devils, you. Oh, now, there we go. So please do remember to hit the like button and the subscribe button. And if you haven't joined us yet on Facebook, the Facebook community page is the Scallion Hill Crafting Community. Come along and post your cards or journals or whatever it is you're doing, and then we can all share. I think it's a lovely thing to do. So please do remember to come along and see what we're all up to. I think we have 40-something members have joined up, which is lovely. So thank you very much for watching. Do take care and have a lovely, lovely morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Thank you. Bye-bye now.